I just want to take a quick minute to show you the sap that is landing on my van lately. I've never noticed this before. I don't think it's ever been this bad. If it has, I've never noticed it before. But my van, it's just covered. It's just covered in this sap that's dripping off this tree. They look like big raindrops, but it's not, it's sap. Like I say, I've never known it as bad as this before. I don't care. There's the sap sticking to it and then the dust sticking to the sap and making it look filthy. I mean, it's coming off alright at car wash, but it's still, it's that bad. It's that bad that in the morning when I drive off to work, the slate chippings are sticking to the tyres, and they're ending up all over my drive. And all that bit there, that dark patch that you see, that's also sap off the tree, and that's because, you know, obviously the tree's right above there, so that's the sap dripping down, and in there. I have never ever known sap to drip off a tree like that before in my life. Anyway, it's not a video about sap, it's about this Belfast sink that I got from a clearance years ago. We had it, I think my wife had a rose in it originally. We had a dog called George and he died, and she planted this rose in here. I called it George, but it's, God, it's about 18 years ago. And the rose is long gone, because it got took over. But I've just pulled this out of it. So you can see that's the shape of the sink. And because weeds and everything get in there. And it's just, you know, it's just taken over with weeds and all sorts of crap that's in there. So Nowt can live there. So I literally just lifted that out. Anyway, so I'm going to throw that in my compost heap. So I'm putting a blueberry bush in here, and the reason I'm putting a blueberry bush in here is because I put a blueberry bush upstairs a few weeks ago, but you have to plant blueberries in ericaceous soil, and I had half a bag left. Now I've got half a bag all over my leg. So I had half a bag left, and this sort of lent itself nicely to this. Something to do with the acid or the pH that's in the soil, I don't know, I'm not a gardener, I just know that if you're planting blueberry bushes, you've got to put them in ericaceous soil. So all I've done, I've poured the soil in there, I'm going to make an hole. I've just been and bought this from the garden centre. He said this was the best fruit producing variety that they had. And it was £10, and I did a job this week for a lady, and she gave me a £10 tip, and I thought, oh brilliant. And then she said to me, you could probably spend it on a haircut. And I thought, well, yeah, I probably could, but I decided to spend it on a plant instead. So it was 10 quid from the local garden centre. So all I'm going to do, perfect. I don't know if it's wise to leave them. I think I'll leave them. It's got some bamboo canes in it. I'm going to leave them in until it's properly rooted, I think, and probably take them off in a couple of months. I don't know. We'll see. Probably look at a YouTube video tonight about how to plant these things properly, and come back and tell you I've done it all wrong. So these stones have been in it again. They've been in it years. I'm just gonna, I'm not. What I'm gonna do first is we're gonna get some wood chippings I'm going to fill it up with wood chippings because I'm hoping that that'll keep the weeds down. It's my dog barking at my chickens. These are just from some branches that I chipped the other day, well, the other week. Just going to put a few other stones on top of there. Just makes it look nice, I think. Right, from what I know about these, you are supposed to water them, not with tap water, but with rainwater. I ain't got any rainwater, but luckily I've got a river just at the bottom of my garden, so I've just scooped a couple of watering canfuls out of that and watered my other flowers. I'm going to water this now. So this is water straight out of the river. I'll give it a good drenching. There's a plug hole in the bottom of this Belfast sink anyway, so probably most of it will run out of there anyway, but I think that should do it. So I think that's it. That's how I think you should plant the blueberry bush. So I'm going to leave these canes on while it gets established. I think that's the proper way to do it. I might have to look on YouTube and see how the professionals do it, but as far as I'm concerned, that looks alright to me. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I'm off to get a shower because we're off to see a band tonight. We're off to see these boys. Third time I've seen them. So it should be good. They're on at the Peace Hall in Halifax. So it should be a good night, especially if the weather holds. It did rain a bit this afternoon for about 5 minutes. Came down like golf balls, like they say. But it only lasted 5 minutes. Public garden could do with it anyway. Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.